welcome to Culture Salad. Today we are gonna give you a short introduction about our podcast. Our group members are from different nations, so we can share our cultural differences and interesting stories based on our experiences. We are 8 people from Spain, United States, Argentina, South Korea, Germany, Vietnam, and Australia. We'll talk about fun topics such as dating life, university life, food, and family culture. You can get lots of indirect experiences and global knowledge from our podcast every 2 weeks. So today's episode is self-introduction of all of our group members. So DK, start first, please.
Well, I'm glad to be here on this show. My name is DK. Nice to meet y'all, my fellow podcasters and audience. I've lived overseas in Vietnam for about 10 years before coming to my home country, Korea. I was born here, actually. Now, as for what I hope to share with you is my overwhelming addiction to Vietnamese rice noodles. I've always ate them for the past 10 plus years, and I don't think I'll ever get tired of them now. If my addiction happens to pass along to my fellow podcasters and audience, that would be a plus. Thank you for having me.
Okay, so I'm Jessica. I'm from Australia. As you can tell from my accent is very different from American and British accent. I lived in Australia for around 10 years, half of my life, and I came to Korea after graduation, high school graduation, and
Breathe, lass, breathe. It's okay.
what should I talk about? There's nothing to talk about Australia. There's nothing happening in Australia.
You just say, that's me, and then,
Yes, and yeah, okay, that's me, and I'll make it to the next person.
Moving on. Come on, y'all.
Hi everyone, my name is Jian Park and I was born in Spain, but I came back to Korea when I was like 2, so I literally don't know anything about Spain, but I went to an international school when I was like 7, so I had many chances to like communicate with foreigners, and so I thought it would be really interesting if we could introduce you guys about like many cultural differences or something. Then, yeah, and my age, I'm 26 in Korean age and 24 in international age, and yeah, that's it.
Next is me. I'm Dayeon, and my nickname is Bianca, so you can call me Bianca. And I entered this university in 2020, so it's a kind of grandmother in this group. So you can ask me anything about our university. Recently, I found out very interesting point of me. Like I spent my time for 5 months in Spain, and I realized that I'm only outgoing person when I'm in abroad. So yeah, like that. Next, please.
So, hi, my name is Dante, and I study medicine in Chung Ang University. So, a bit more about myself. I lived in the States for the better part of a decade, around the early 2000s to the early 2010s, which means I take after being a Yankee much more than I take after being a Korean for some reason. And I'm not sure what I have to say about this podcast, but I'm pretty sure that it will be a very intriguing and enlightening experience. So thank you for having me, and I hope to make a better podcast for the future weeks to come.
Thank you.
I'll be the next. Hello everybody, my name is Hunju. I'm studying German language and literature, but I don't know about German language.
Yeah, boy. Come on now.
And I'm 100% Korean. I live in Gyeonggi-do. Home country is also Korea, but I just have been in US for a year, so I don't know I can do it well. Maybe I'm gonna talk about US culture just that I felt. And so I'm not representing America, but I just talk about America. And I like skiing and something excited one, like skydiving. That's it.
As someone who's scared of heights, I envy you very much.
Okay, hello everyone. My name is Andres. Hola. ¿Cómo están? I was born in Argentina, and I came here to Korea 1 year ago. So my Korean is not that good, but my Spanish is. So I think I can help you guys with the Argentinian culture. So yeah, and I hope also that this podcast goes pretty good in the future.
Yeah, let's hope so.
Don't worry.
So my name is Alex. Very nice to meet you, everyone.
So,
I'm from Germany, but I spent 1 year in the US as well. And then after graduating high school, I did a gap year, and I came to Korea, but I liked it so much that I decided to enter university here. So yeah, that's how I ended up here. Nice to meet you, everyone.
Good to have you here, Alex. Good to have you here.
Okay. Yeah, let's talk about future topics maybe really quickly. Introduce. We have dating, right, and then college life, right. Just 2 topics. Then maybe let's talk about 4 more that we're gonna talk about in our podcast from now on, and then we can do the prompt questions. Okay.
Yeah.
So then, yeah, number 1 would be dating. Would be pretty interesting probably.
Dating life?
Yes, dating life, right?
Yeah.
Way to rub it in.
Right. Yeah, even though some of us
Don't worry, DK. Mine is as non-existent as yours.
You're not helping right now. You're not helping.
I know.
right, and then college life, and some of us maybe have visited university in different countries as well. So I think that's going to be a very interesting topic, right? Then who else wants to elaborate one topic really quick, maybe? Yeah, Dante.
Okay.
So I was in England about 2 months back, and I dropped by the British Library for a session on inventions, and there I met a very interesting middle-aged man. He was a hedge fund manager at Barclays Bank, and one of his friends was a man named this guy's name was Martin Pyle, and his friend, I can't tell you his friend's name for confidentiality's sake. He was one of the founders of Intrasurgical and an associate professor at Kingston University's College of Medicine. So after talking to him, he reviewed a couple of the ideas I had about medicine and healthcare and how we could use it to improve the current systems at the NHS. And he offered me 1 semester at Kingston University, as well as an internship at Intrasurgical for about 2 to 3 months. So I of course accepted. So I haven't actually gone to Kingston yet, but based on the information I received and the projects I've been receiving from Kingston University side, I believe that British healthcare and the medical colleges are all very advanced, and the technology that they're trying to push, as well as the ones that they're using at the NHS
Right.
are...
So you're saying that maybe we should talk about the different healthcare systems?
No. I'm talking about the university system that
College,
they give.
college.
Okay.
Yes. So what I really learned was that even though I'm still an MD undergraduate student, the universities in other countries, especially England, they give you opportunities to learn further about clinical studies. So, and these aren't opportunities that South Korean medical schools give you. So I believe that it would be very beneficial if Korean schools were able to learn from these English schools to better the healthcare systems and the existing infrastructure that we have in the country as of late.
Whoa.
Right.
I think you're living a different life. Oh my god.
I'm not sure if we're supposed to exist in the same.
What university?
Kingston University.
Kingston.
Kingston.
Well, it's probably Ivy League level if we're talking if you want the general baseline of how good colleges are, supposedly.
Right. Yeah, no, we went already very into detail, and then we'll pick up on it one more time when we actually do the podcast episode. Okay, today just a simple introduction of the topics. Okay, well then, who wants to go next?
You go.
Okay, so apparently I've been stood up on the podium somehow. So, as I said in my introduction, I have a very crippling addiction to noodles. I'm not sure when it started. I am honestly not sure when it started, but I'm pretty sure it started when I first came to Vietnam and had a taste of the broth. After that, I haven't found myself going without that food for brunch, for like I said, I've lived in Vietnam a long time, about a full decade and a half, give or take a few months. And after I come here, I found myself perusing every single Vietnamese noodle shop this country has. And let me tell you, they be lacking. They lack it big. There's even one in this very college. I've been here, and it's, well, I hate to sound so posh and high class, but it's kind of mediocre. And I pronounce mediocre with some degree of emphasis because they got good broth, but the rice and noodles, they ain't so good. So I am now on a perpetual manhunt for any place that stimulates that good old taste of home. And when I do, I'll be sure to invite everyone here and then sponsor that place to high heck and back. You can count on that. Thank you for having me.
Okay, so then food, like from different countries. So one further topic we're going to talk about. Then I was thinking about talking maybe like different unique traveling destinations for each country. So like let's say you're going to travel to like one of our respective countries, then which side, which place, which city should you maybe visit? So like personal recommendations about that. And then one further idea maybe that we should consider is the tongue breakers. You know, so tongue twisters. Right. So in the different languages, and I think that's like a very interesting topic. Plus, depending on the language, so for me, like being from Germany, just simple words maybe might be already enough for you. But I think that would be also a good topic. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
I can work with that.
All right.
I think we can like all learn a few words from each countries in this podcast, and like we can debate on something, separate the teams and debate on for or against.
But let's try to keep it for all audiences, please.
Yeah.
Yes.
It is a bit of an unspoken tradition. A lot of people learn the swear words first, then the proper language. So let's just keep it. Let's just keep it for everybody.
Like educational
Yes,
level.
yes. Well, of course, swear words are educational, but that's only if you're trying to like make someone mad. So let's move on now.
Anyone else?
I didn't tell you guys before. I want to talk about how to say it, separate garbage, like
Or recycling.
Recycling.
Because in US, I never saw the people who separate garbage in a restaurant or somewhere. So
Same here.
Especially Korean people do.
yeah, the Korean is really bad.
Yeah.
So I just want to talk about this topic, not for the whole episode, just for the section.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. That sounds good.
Yeah, then maybe we can make like an episode about like recycling in general, or like renewable energy, like like eco-friendly living lifestyle. Like it's a huge trend recently in many countries. So maybe we can just focus one episode and just talking about that. Okay.
That's good. That's pretty
Great. Sounds great. Okay. Yeah, let's do the prom question.
Okay.
We'll just start with number one. Go like from TK will start, okay, and then we'll finish it.
Yeah, that's gonna be redundant.
Let's talk about the reason too. Just
Yeah,
talk about
like
what it
make
is.
some like follow-up questions, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So TK.
Well, question number one is going to be a little redundant. Since I've
Okay,
already-
and so maybe skip.
Question number one is going to be a little redundant. I may have emphasized that enough already. Fictional characters are a bit of a mad-sized if. I've been reading books my whole life, so I got a big selection to choose from. If I had to be though, I guess it would be one of the characters that. Who was Jim Carrey most infamous for? Oh yes, the guy with the green mask. Yellow suit, yellow top hat, green all over the face.
Oh, I know that.
And prone to a lot of. This might sound unfamiliar to most of you since this is a bit of an ancient movie. I mean, if you heard of the Truman Show, you probably heard of the
Well,
Mask.
what's the name of it?
The Mask.
Yes, I've watched that like 3 times.
Yes.
It's so fun.
So basically, imagine like real life Looney Tunes, except the guy has a very green face and exaggerated lips.
And isn't his like skin stretchable? Like he's
Like I said, Looney Tunes character
Yeah.
in real life. Looney Tunes character in real life.
And then why would you choose to like be him or?
Looney Tune physics. What else would you want? You can literally do whatever you want. Pull stuff out of literally nowhere. Stretch to the ends of the horizon.
Yeah.
And
He can also change his facial features, right?
somehow you
Yeah.
can.
Is there anything specific you would like to do if you had that skill?
Well, I will change the Scrooge McDuck, and try to like scare everybody that I go across.
Great.
It's an animation character if none of you are familiar with. Or if you want to be more on point, I'll probably just turn into a wolf and howl at every woman I see. Maybe. A little stereotypical, yes, but something I'd like to at least try without being, physically maimed or arrested in the process.
Right.
Sorry if I made everyone awkward. Moving on.
Okay, are we going in circle?
Yeah, of course.
Sure.
Pick any question.
Okay. All the questions here are it's too hard to choose. Huh?
How about celebrities?
Celebrities.
They're a bit of a hot topic. aren't they?
I'm not that interested in celebrities. I don't know about celebrities. If I have to talk about it, maybe Michael Jackson.
Well, he's
I was a huge fan of Michael Jackson when I was young, but the thing is, as soon as I knew him, he died.
Oh dear.
So the year I knew him, he died, and so I couldn't really see anything live or, you know.
Twitter also crashed that day, so there's
Yeah,
that
but
too.
it would be nice if I can, you know, talk to him, eat dinner together. Yeah. Did I say the
You
question?
didn't read the question, so
Okay.
I was like listening to you all the time. What are you answering?
I'll do it again. Okay. If you could have dinner with any celebrity, dead or alive, who would it be and why? So that's what I answered. I said
Right.
Michael Jackson.
Loud and clear.
Hello, Michael Jackson. Okay, so I would like to have dinner with Michael Jackson, but not specifically dinner, I would say, but if I have to choose, it would be Michael Jackson because he was one of my favorite singer of all time, which he died the year I knew him.
Thank
so.
you for rubbing it in. He's a good man.
Yeah. I still listen to his songs. It's very good.
Any idea on the menu, perhaps?
Menu.
Yeah. What would be on the menu?
Oh, you know what? Actually, Korean food. Because his next concert before he died was in Korea. The
Oh.
planned concert was in
Oh.
Korea. So maybe I would make that dream come true. Even though he died, it was his next plan. So I'll go to a Korean cuisine or something.
Missed opportunities, how sad.
Alright.
Okay, next.
Okay.
If you could only eat one food for the rest of your life, what would it be? I am really into maratang these days.
Oh. You know, in English it's malatang.
Malatang.
It's malatang.
Ma-
And like,
malatang.
yeah, like it has different
Malatang.
accent in each countries.
It's kind of funky.
Malatang.
Malatang.
It's like tanghulu. Tanghulu. It's not tanghulu. Tanghulu. And then malatang.
Malatang.
But where was it originally like Chinese food or like
Yeah.
So the Koreans switched the name up a little bit.
Little accents.
Okay.
Malatang.
Malatang. So in Korean it's
I
malatang.
didn't know that.
Mm.
Like, coming up with that topic, why is maratang loved by females so much more than their male counterparts?
Because females like they like spicy foods more than.
It's like
Tteokbokki.
another accent for tteokbokki.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
Females like tteokbokki more than
And
males.
sundae.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Males, you guys like.
Dude,
like,
get it.
Like cookbang or
Yeah, but
something.
bulgogi.
Y'all realize all the stuff you're putting in here applies to me by default
Yeah.
since we're the same.
Yeah, dude, get it for your girlfriend. You'll learn very fast.
Oh God.
Yeah,
help us all.
yeah, girlfriend.
You'll learn really fast. Hey, what do you want to eat? I don't know. Tteokbokki? No. Maratang? No. Sundae? No.
Yeah, might as well put sprinkle ghost pepper on it and call it a day.
And the reason? Why?
The reason I'm that typical female that you so I really like the tteokbokki and then I switch it up to malatang pieces.
Malatang.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay, I pick up if animals could talk, which one do you think would be the rudest? I can say like I have two parrots here.
Ooh.
Quite awesome. They are so rude when they get mad. Like for example, when they are very happy, they come to me like without any calling of their names. But whenever they are hungry or like a little bit anxious, they never see me and turn back against me like that. So
Do they sing?
No,
No.
they're very small, so just
Can they like repeat your words?
No,
Oh.
no, only for the big birds.
Big bird. Mm.
You have big birds in addition to the two little ones you saw?
Yeah, I have just little one, little
Oh,
two.
okay.
So, if I could have dinner with any celebrity, I think I would choose Bruce Henderson. So Mr. Henderson, he's the founder of BCG, otherwise known as one of the big three consulting groups. They're McKinsey, Bain, and BCG.
Jeez.
And so I personally want to work as an MD consultant for hospital management. And so if possible, I would like to meet with Mr. Henderson to learn about his insights on what he thinks of modern healthcare consulting, as well as find myself a way into the very competitive space that is modern consulting.
Well,
You're so like you're so 진심 about
Yeah,
your
yeah.
so 진심 about your major.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna choose number 4. If you could time travel, would you go to the past or the future? And what era would you visit? I wanna go to the past, like 15 years ago.
Oh, that's short.
Yeah, because I just wanna buy
Bitcoin.
Bitcoin.
Get money.
Remember the lottery number. And yeah, I don't wanna study anymore.
You don't wanna experience another era or anything like Joseon
or I want to go really future, like 200 years later after. Yeah, I want to see how humans evolve.
Will we
Yeah.
still here?
Well, that's a
I
very
see.
sad question.
Are you sure that South Korea will still be here after 200 years?
I don't know. After 200,
I mean,
but 100 is maybe.
I heard that Korean citizen will like extinct in
2400. 400.
400?
Like,
Yeah,
oh.
500, 400
The-
will be all gone.
The
because
UN has
we're-
classified us as a endangered species.
Wow.
Yeah, we are endangered species.
Yes.
We haven't been exactly around all that long if you account history. Dinosaurs have been around longer than we have.
Oh. Yeah.
Okay, next person.
Yeah.
I'll choose number 1. If you could eat one food for the rest of your life, what would it be? I think it's gonna be hamburgers because I really like them, and I think you have everything in there. So you have vegetables, you have meat, you have bread too. So
Oh, so you're talking more basic food groups right
Yeah.
now.
I think it's really nutritious too. So yeah.
FYI, I'm gonna subvert you.
That's what
Watch out, I'm gonna subvert you. Watch out.
Okay.
You'll be loving noodles by the time this podcast is done.
But just hamburgers? No fries, no Coke.
No fries.
Blasphemy.
Wow.
Blasphemy.
Okay.
What's a burger without fries? Without soda?
Yeah, true.
No, a milkshake is better.
Ah.
Milkshake is better. Like bacon milkshakes are better than soda.
Hard to argue. He's got a point.
Bacon.
He's out of line, but he's right.
With bacon bits.
Oh my goodness.
Bacon.
Okay, now you're talking.
Five Guys milkshakes. They have bacon.
Yeah, I
inside.
know. And fries.
I've never tried it.
My stomach's running a revolution. Moving on.
Maybe we should do 2 podcast episodes about food.
There's too much to talk about.
Yeah.
Just mind any stomach rumbling interruptions because it gets antsy when food is in the question.
Okay, so our last person?
Yeah, right. Wait a second. If I could be any fictional character, I would pick Spider-Man.
Oh.
Right, because like, he's my favorite Marvel character, even though I have like a Thor Tumblr. Yeah, I like Spider-Man most, and also I went to New York one time, and it was like insane city for me. I went there once, it was like mind blowing. So I was imagining swinging through there. So I was like, it would be pretty awesome. Like I see him like dance on the top of a skyscraper, and just jump down. Yeah.
Oh, there's three Spider-Mans, right? There's 3
Yeah.
series. Who would you like to be?
Which actor?
Yeah,
Tobey
yeah.
Maguire, Andrew Garfield.
Tom Holland.
Like, I think Andrew Garfield was the best Spider-Man.
Wasn't he the first one?
No,
it's
that's
the
Tobey.
second.
Second one?
Yeah, that's
Oh.
Tobey. First one's Tobey Maguire. That's what I'll take. Yeah.
But like the overall like Spider-Man like, movies and everything, I like the first ones the most, I think. But the actor or like the video, the impact, like the images was best in the second movie. But so I would pick him.
Random question: are you ready to deal with the emotional fallback that comes with being Spider-Man?
It's a canon event. It's a canon event.
Please don't bring the Spider-Verse into this. One Spider-Man's bad enough.
No, I'll just have to deal with it then.
Oh, okay. Wow. That's respect. That's respect. I know I flip out.
All right. Okay, so then, we did the self-introduction, like first very briefly, then we summed up some topics we want to talk about, and then we did a more like fun second round of like getting to know each other, okay? So I think we're gonna wrap it up here for today. And then,
Thank you.
yeah.
Did I?